Lesson 8. Insightful Spreads. Beyond quick glances ahead or simple yes-no decision advice, the Madame Endora's fortune cards are a great deck for the other traditional fortune-telling goals of identifying the impacting environment and suggesting personal resources that can be brought to bear. The blindly drawn cards are intended to be read using small spreads, topping out, in a manner analogous to the Norse worlds, at 9 cards maximum. As with other predictive card systems, final shuffles should be overhand shuffles. Blind fan drawing methods are, of course, an acceptable alternative. Drawn cards are always spun so they lay upright, and often the message being conveyed is simply the sentence written on the face of the card. However, each card reflects a unique keyword and is part of both a set and the set a part of a group, which all impart specific vibrations that should also be considered. While the spreads I will hereafter describe originated from the insightful guidebook that comes with the deck, bear in mind that, like all card systems, you can create unique spreads of your own. The Seer's Fan. This 6-card spread forms a hand fan shape. The spread is essentially a status report, and it reveals what is or needs to be done health-wise in 4 major sectors of your life: your physical health, your love life friendship health, your spiritual health, and your financial necessities health. It also indicates a specific issue in your life for which the cards are imparting a message. The first card drawn forms the handle of the spread's hand fan shape and indicates the key issue that this reading wants to address. Although the subject is likely to fall under one of the 4 major sectors of your life, it is not necessarily an exposition about that sector, but rather instead a flag about a specific event. The other 5 cards will be laid in an arch above this card, like the feathers of a hand fan, starting from the far left and ending on the far right. The second card drawn indicates the current status of your physicality. The third card drawn indicates the current status of your sociability. The fourth card drawn, which is laid directly above the first card, is the key message that this reading wants to impart about the key issue. The fifth card drawn indicates the current status of your spirituality. The last card drawn indicates the current status of your prosperity. The Oracle of the 4 Winds. This 5-card plus sign shaped spread alludes to the cardinal directions. It is intended to increase your awareness of the buffeting forces from the surrounding realms that have been unnoticeably influencing you, so that you can potentially take back control. The first card drawn is you. That is to say, the vibration of you that you are currently exhibiting to yourself and possibly others as well. The North is the second card drawn, and it is laid directly above the first card. The North represents concerns about the intangible realm that are influencing you. The South is the third card drawn, and it is laid directly below the first card. The South represents concerns about the tangible realm that are influencing you. The West is the 4th card drawn, and it is laid directly to the left of the first card. The West represents recollections from the past realm that are influencing you. The East is the 5th card drawn, and it is laid directly to the right of the first card. The east represents extrapolations towards the future realm that are influencing you. The Oracle of the World. The Oracle of the World spread directly expands upon the Oracle of the Four Winds spread, and that spread can actually be built out during the reading to form this one. This 9-card square-shaped spread alludes to a compass rose and is begun by laying the cards in the exact same manner and with the exact same names and interpretations as the cards in the Oracle of the Four Winds spread. The Northwest is the 6th card drawn, and it is laid in the upper left-hand corner. The Northwest represents an impacting past, spiritual or romantic situation. The Northeast is the 7th card drawn, and it is laid in the upper right-hand corner. The Northeast represents a potential future spiritual or romantic encounter. The Southwest is the 8th card drawn, and it is laid in the lower left-hand corner. The Southwest represents an impacting past, health, or financial situation. The Southeast is the 9th and final card drawn, and it is laid in the lower right-hand corner. The Southeast represents a potential future health or financial encounter. The Oracle of Kindred Spirits. This unusual spread is intended to be read together by 2 individuals seeking answers. Although often used for relationship questions, any questions can be asked. In preparation, first the entire deck is blindly shuffled by both individuals, such as, for example, by overhand shuffling and then passing the deck for more shuffling. Both persons must shuffle the deck at least once, but the deck can be passed back and forth as many times as desired. When both are satisfied with the shuffling, one person cuts the deck into 2 fairly even piles. Then the other person chooses which of the 2 piles will be blindly fanned out and used for the remainder of the reading. To perform the actual reading, one person asks a question aloud and then blindly draws a single card from the fan to reveal the answer. This answer should then be discussed together, with each person elucidating their perspective. Now it is time for the other person to do the same, with each person alternating back and forth for each question wanting to be asked. Questions do not have to be related, and should not be formulated until after the previous card's discussion concludes. Note that while each person is required to ask at least one question, they can relinquish their turn and let the other person ask another question consecutively. However, each individual may ask no more than 3 questions, for a total of 6, during this reading. End of Lesson 8.